building kit planes from bolster kits has taken a lot longer than I thought. So to actually get flight practice, I've actually bought some other kits that basically are pre-built, and I just assemble them and get the flight practice. This is one of them I bought. This is a Hobby King J3 Cut. It's electric, 1400mm wingspan. It was quite easy to put together. It's actually all foam. Looks quite good. Comes with all the bits, and you get a few bits left over, which is okay. Very sort of I've not flown it, but I've taken it down to club and done some taxiing with it. I haven't flown it yet. I had a problem trying to actually take off. You give it a long run off, but it keeps on yawing to the right. So I thought that was something wrong with the plane. So I've done a check over, but I have looking at other YouTube videos of this plane. That's typical of this plane. So you only really need a short takeoff, like a few meters, 3 or 4 meters before taking off. Otherwise, it will actually yaw off to the right and spin out, basically. So this weekend I'll give it another try and see how it goes. So this is my first one. I'll show you the next one. This one is a Seagull Boomerang 40. I got this one because I do have the other trainer, but it's like got the trike at the front, and I fly it a few times. Then usually the landing gear gets a bit bent, so then I have to stop. So what I've done, had the motor there, had to have a bit, so I actually just got this trainer. So I'll take 2 trainers down there. So when I use one, when it gets to the point where I can't use it anymore, I'll just use this one. This is quite simple to put together. Yeah, I like it actually. But I made this what they call it, dragger, tail dragger, where the other one's a trike. So that'll give me practice on learning to land on both types. Feature I like about this, which I'll probably do, implement on the Phaeton 90 here. It's got a little hatch. I guess that's the good thing about putting these models together. You can get ideas of what you can do for custom planes. I'll just get this off. But I haven't actually flown this yet, so I'll take this down to the club tomorrow. The engine's running. That was off my old trainer. This wasn't powerful enough. And like a little hatch, so that's where the battery will go. That's quite a neat idea. So it sort of connects there, and just got a screw on top, like it. So I'll steal that idea from the Phaeton. And yeah, the wing comes off. Got all the servo components in there. Yeah, no, it's turned out quite good. I like them. Hopefully it flies as well as it looks. And this is a Hobby King L4 Grasshopper. The wingspan's 2.35 meters. It's got a little 15cc engine on it. It's almost ready. I've got it all started up last weekend, but there's a few structural points that I want to stiffen up before flying, and also want to get a lot more experience before flying this. Because it's huge, and I just don't want to crash the bloody thing. But yeah, took a while to put this one together to get things right. But starting it up, yeah, and he's pretty well started first go, which I was pretty happy about that. The engine sounds really good, nice and strong. Yeah, so looking forward to flying it, so it might be a little bit longer before I fly it. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, so hopefully now that I've got some planes to fly, I'll actually start work back on the Phaeton. I've actually done a little bit of work, but I haven't done any videos, so I'll actually do them shortly. Yeah, that's like a motor. That's the size of it. It's a motorbike helmet, so it's pretty big.